There are multiple ways to hold the Pure Torque. With all these grips, the most important aspect to focus on is the pad that's compressing into your body. That pad shouldn't tilt or move through the entirety of the motion. If it does, you're not locked in. The traditional hold has the Pure Torque compressed into the mid-chest with the arm away from the anchor, the outside arm reaching across and compressing, and the hand close to the anchor, the inside arm bracing against the same side strut. The cross grip has the same outside arm setup, but with this hold your inside arm reaches across to the opposite strut and pulls into it. The below the sternum grip is the same as the traditional, but compressing just below the sternum, and a great option for those with shoulder problems. The high and tight grip can be used with some of the exercises that have the anchor point directly in front or behind the user. This grip has the user's inside arm as the frame compressing arm, and the outside hand gripping the arc outside the path of motion of the cable. A wide, stable stance is vital to effective force transfer through your trunk. If your stance is too narrow or not properly aligned, your ability to perform your motion will be compromised. We're just getting loose here, and warming up our core. With light resistance and a wide stance, and the anchor directly in front of you, slowly twist back and forth without moving your hips. With a wide stance and the anchor directly to your side, in control, twist away from the anchor without moving your hips. With a wide stance and the anchor directly to your side, in control, twist away from the anchor, moving your hips and shoulders equally. This is an exercise in spinal stability and hip mobility. This exercise is all about output. Take a wide stance and align the anchor directly to your side. This is a max resistance exercise. The wide stance will allow you to maximize the tension in the bands without displacing you laterally. You can choose to perform this movement with or without hip motion, but if you choose to move your hips, you also must pivot your back leg to not compromise your knee structure. Using a high and tight grip, and making sure to grab the lower part of the arc, with a split stance, and the Pure Torque over the shoulder of the back leg, perform your angled crunch. Be sure to train both sides. With a base stance, and compressing on an angle that matches the angle of the band, twist and flex following that path of motion. It's key in this move to stay centered and not translate your motion forward or backward.